Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and we are continuing with the Swapper, where we have just done the bidding of other kind of crazy people. So I'm going to review this scene real quick. We were told to release solar panels. We've released 2 of them.
Okay,
Number 3, not so much.
We're waiting for you at command. We may get off this station yet. And how many people? At least this way we have a chance.
So I've been hearing both of these people talk to me, and I'm just a little confused about who Dennett is. I've seen Chalmers, so I have an idea who Chalmers is, but we are currently in the cargo reserve, making our way back across the ship. We're going to command. Let's see what this says. Emergency evac 4. There are 23 of us left alive, most of whom are sick. Command has been locked down from the inside. That's not good. The Watchers are what's killing us. We know that now. But even if we had days, we wouldn't have been able to jettison half of them before there'd be too few of us left alive to do it. We brought on board so many. So, of course, that would be the people telling them to keep them on there getting a little too greedy. We're a long way from anything out here. I wonder how long it'll be before we're discovered. If anyone finds this, for your own sakes, don't talk to the Watchers. Thanks, Sam Cook. So let's see here. We have some places to go, and I think that's dead people. Yep, that's corpses. We are in a room of floating corpses that we're going to have to shoot our way around. That's pleasant. So we have cargo. It's like everything's better in claymation, even dead floating people. But yeah, the soundtrack for this game is awesome. I don't want to get in the way of that, so just listen and float.
You're wondering, I suppose, how a person could survive here so long. I've had time to wonder that myself. My conclusions are non-cognitive in character. The terms hospital survivor is ambiguous for reasonable discussion.
Really? That has a lot of dead people. So, ooh, getting chills again. I have a bad feeling about what's behind this door. Oh, there's a transporter and a friendly rock. Okay, so we are now... Oh boy, we're almost right back to the big heads. So this is where I'm starting to get anxious. But I'm going to press on, so... It's too late now, that's not what I want to read. At one time there were many minds, now there are not. They disconnected from the chain, as you will too. So first off, that's interesting that we get that little sparkle effect, same as in that asteroid. Let's see, what do we got over here?
Stop. We don't have time for this. There's something I have to show you. Load up this person and holding log.
Okay, here goes.
Where are you? Who said that?
Both good questions. I can only answer the former with certainty. It took us years to resolve country analysis in brain. We are these brains. Do excuse Tenet. Some people don't realize identity theory is more out of date now than what we feel ourselves in here. We had a choice, Tenet. Die out there, start in here. We'll use the swapper device to inhabit these research specimens and await rescue. I'm not proud, but which would you choose? In retrospect, certainly not the option we took. I know what you think. I was asking her. I'd have to believe you first. The evidence is right there. Take a look. Wait. What you're telling me isn't possible.
Tell me who just materialized in front of my eyes. Tell me who I just ejected into space.
You ejected your clone. Perhaps your clone ejected you. Does it really matter? You're still yourself. Copies of copies of copies. What's important now is that we get off this station.
The ship I came here in is fried. I have a rescue team on the way. They'll be here in a day's time.
Not soon enough.
Why not?
There's a life form on this station that will kill us in a matter of hours. And you just unsealed the only shielded section. We were safe in here for decades.
There must be something we can do.
There might be, but not like this. You have to use the device to release me. Swap places with me, just until I can put things right. It's not as simple as that.
You can't make me do that. I won't do it.
Even if I were in a position to make you do it, I wouldn't. You have the same choice we did. You can die here, or you can do what you have to go on.
So those are brains. Those were brains. And apparently, I'm not even a dude or anyone from this ship. I'm a chick who's a scavenger. Or a clone. Or something. Let's see what's in the next room. It's a lot to take in. Let's see here. Memory terminal, please. Experimental outcome. Substantial 3 minds, 1 ad corpus, 2 ex corpus. So that's 1 in body, 2 out of body. Method, swapper device engaged on all 3 minds simultaneously. Result, me. When the device was engaged by the trespasser, her own mind was combined with Chalmers and Dennett's minds to create me. I cannot tell if I am all them or none of them, for I do not remember what it's like to be anyone other than I. So that's me. That's fucking weird. So where do we go? I guess we could go down to the specimen holding area. Whoa, shit.
Now look at us. We are 3 different people locked into one body by your damn swapper. This crazy evil spy here. My mind was my own when I came here. You two can think what you like. I am going to land the station. You're going to kill us all? Good. We should have done it my way. Incredible. After all these years, you still cling to these dogmatic intuitions about the soul. The device doesn't work like that. You wanted to swap with the Headwatcher and take control. It would have destroyed you. I don't believe you can adequately explain how you know that, so I defer to the simplest explanation. Not a soul necessarily, but something which remains, even if the physical facts change. After all, we've been through countless bodies, and I still feel myself. If I'm right, then how would you ever know? I want to know. Please, let's keep things civil now. You've taken everything. You've given me no choice. Please don't. There's only one way to be sure.
What the fuck? So I'm guessing I'm not getting in there. And dude just swapped with the Headwatcher. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's see here. I could try and go down here to the specimen actual area. Let's see. Probably not a lot over here. Probably not a door I can open. That's still obstructed. Specimens. That's fucking awful. Hey, we're brains, and we're withered and dead. Alright. Let's get the hell away from this big thing before it, like, comes up and tries to eat me. Call down. down, get here faster. I'd love to go maybe say hello to it, but I'm blocked off. Oh boy, now we're at command. So that's the Mind Science Laboratory again. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it always were he picking us for oh boy, things are... Now the Watchers are going crazy. That's not good. Hurt. Shh. Okay. Something is wrong with who I am. I can't see that dimension. Not good. There's no point apologizing. It's too late for you now. That sounds distinctly like one of the human people I just saw. Yeah, there's no point apologizing. It's too late for you now. Doesn't sound like something the Watchers would say. You are sick, you will die. Okay, we're getting out of here. Unless... Oh, well, that's nice of you to say, unless. You're sick, you'll die, unless... So we're at... Okay, so we're at command, and apparently we need 124 orbs.
Transmission detected. Broadcast location, unknown matter.
This is Rescue Java 509 Alpha, responding to SOS request. Degree, over. So anyone on board, we're seeing some troubling readings here. Whatever you're exposed to, you're going to have to get off that station before we arrive, or we're going to be bringing home bodies, over. We'll be with you in approximately 13 hours, Theseus. That's 13 hours. Out.
Okay. So it's here. Theseus mission parameters. The natural resources placed within our research are all but exhausted. Research Station Theseus is one of 7 remote outposts established at great expense in a time of great need. Its remit is the long-term identification and synthesis of useful alien materials. We ask our crews to survive out on the frontier, beyond the comfort of your families at home, beyond any hope of relief or rescue. For decades at a time, we ask you to take the labor and the toil and turn it over to us for the good of many and for the good of the families who will not forget you. You will be stationed at 7 years' travel from the nearest outpost. You will be expected to function largely self-sufficiently and in the absence of reliable communications, to maintain professionalism and isolation for extended periods of time. An endeavor of this scale has never been attempted before, and you will find extensive documentation stored securely on the root directory. So, I don't know where the root directory is, but... I wonder if professionalism includes being floating brains and stuff. But here's our command. Okay, so apparently to authenticate the landing sequence we need 27 orbs. And, oh, fuck, the closest transporter is all the way over there. So I have a feeling this is going to end terribly, but it looks like... You know, I only saw one other place where I can do any sort of puzzle work. So I guess we're going to the scary, glowy asteroid place that... I don't know what causes that kind of fragmentation. I don't want to talk to these rocks again, do I? As they still say, unless... And we're going to get away from the giant head here and just... work our way back down. Yeah, let's get out of here before something comes up and bites us. I don't know if it's that kind of game, but that'd certainly be the kind of thing to save for the end. Well, that good reveal there, so... What the oh, the fuck? Okay, I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay, so that is a crazy rock now, so I don't know what is going on. Who's trying to kill us? But the only place we haven't really explored is this floating area, so fortunately we can fast travel. And I don't know why, if this is like just rads in space or what, but we need 90, we're at 97 orbs and we need 124. Oh boy, another airlock. Don't tell me I have to go into space again. Okay, good. Alright, so... Okay, it's puzzle time, and from the looks of it, I'm not going to be able to de-swap down here. So whatever's going on here, we're doing it with 4 bodies. So that kind of sucks. So let's survey the area first. There's our thing down there with a bunch of orbs. We have purple over here, so whatever happens, we have to actually physically run somebody over here. And I have to start with somebody up top. Let's see what these switches do. So that took out the purple. Then let's see what this does. So that so that takes out one item. That takes out one item over there. So let's see what we got. Okay. Now the issue is that we're already using 5 people. So as nice as it would be to just pip pip cheerio, we've already used our allotment of bodies. So I want to start somebody over here somehow. Okay, so I can drop somebody from over there. So maybe if I put myself here and only allow myself to run one direction. Only problem is I can't swap from here. Okay. Well, we gotta have somebody up there. That's not a choice. We gotta have 2 people on switches. Alright, so I just want to talk my way through what I did here because there's about 20 minutes of me struggling with this puzzle. And this is a tough one. I mean, you've got the challenge of only having 4 people. You have to move your bodies around, and I knew sort of instinctively that I had to get bodies clumped on the bottom left so that I could dispose of them, and it took me a while to actually get a pattern that worked, because all I had to do is swap down there, swap back, put something on the switch, rinse and repeat. And you could eventually make this to the point where you have everybody you need down there body-wise, so it's worked pretty well here. So let me get back to the normal commentary. Alright, so am I onto something now? I don't know. Excuse me. I'm just continuing to try and destroy excess bodies. And let's see here, I've still got to somehow get 2 people on there. And I might have just done it. There we go. Please do not die while falling. Please do not die to fall damage. There we go. Solved it. Took a lot of work. That one is pretty tricky. I'll have to go back and sort of highlight the solution there, because just kind of quiet down for a minute and solve the puzzle. That's how it goes sometimes. No harm in that. So we're at 106 orbs. We need more. So that was a nice kind of devious little puzzle there. These crazy watchers, or their crazy puzzle orb security mechanics, which I guess wasn't done by the watchers, but once again we're at the crazy light show, where I just about killed myself. Okay, now we're upside down time. Okay, so now we're not. So we have more blue, more red. It looks like I can drop somebody through here but can't swap them, so let's see, that takes out a little bit of light. And I can't plant anybody up there. It does look like I can do this. I don't know exactly. We have another switch. That takes out more purple. So I don't know exactly how we get all the way over here. Really? That's it? Accidentally solved it. Okay, so after the struggle with the last one, I one-shot that one and immediately destroyed my corpse clone. Who knows what the fuck it is anymore in this game. We have 115 orbs and we need 123 before we can apparently do something with landing. I don't know. I don't really know what's going to happen other than I'm just about to kill myself. Yep, there we go, and my body gets to fly back up. You get to see some nice death lighting effects. Let's try not to kill myself this time. There we go. So, one more puzzle. Can we do it? And we have a stone that says, "Mind is only a brain. There's no such thing as a swapper. Don't listen to them." Weird. Okay. So, we've got to get up there. And I can't pass through up there, so we're obviously going to have to fall. Fall up, as it were. Oh, nice, so there's a gravity thing. So as long as I get up there, I can get back down. So I don't have a huge limit on the number of clones I can use. So let's see. I can't shoot or pass through anything. I guess the question is, how do I want to do this? I guess I could start by putting somebody down there. See, nice thing with those stepping stones, those tell me that I need to walk somebody around. So there's that person on that. Let's try putting someone there, because at least in this area I can swap around. I'll save that. I think I know what I need to do, actually. Weird as this sounds. It's not gonna work. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, so we just somehow, we can't swap that way. Just killed a corpse that way. Oh, that's fun. Okay. I get what you're trying to do now, game. I'm just wasting bodies to actually do it, but I get what you're trying to do. Okay, so I think I have a good solution for this one. So I do need to get someone down there to fall, but I need to get someone up here as well. The problem is that I can't swap from too many locations, but I can swap from here. Just pass you into that light. So see, I can pass people back and forth. Just like that with these little tiered stairs. Perfect. So we go down there. Only problem is that I gotta get somebody upside down up there. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Okay. There we go. And just for good measure, let's go ahead and axe one of these bodies because I don't need them. Oh shit, I'm going to actually be able to do this. So here we go. Flying down. Please don't kill myself. All these times where I've killed myself. There we go. Whew, 124 orbs, so we have enough to see what happens next. And, oh, fuck, again. God, I hate that shit. Alright, so we can now do this. We just have to go back by the big head again. Okay. I don't usually play games that scare me too much, and I'm a little surprised at how much this game scares me. But then again, let's see here. What's one of my favorite scary movies growing up was Event Horizon. Yeah, so that kind of traumatized me from fictitious space travel for a lot of things. And now apparently I'm just jumping off just into the asteroid fuck belt. There we go. Somehow that corpse falling on me doesn't do a lot. So yeah, let's... This is a little hard to read with all this flashy stuff, but let's go over here. We have our scary watchers that now say crazy things. We have our ominous computer terminal with red lights. And Broseph. No, we can't really see you. Interesting, there's another terminal over there. Okay. And what? Did these guys say anything new? No, they don't say anything new, it looks like. At least we don't have any garbled, crazy messages. No, we don't. Okay. So let's go up. And I don't see anything new. Hopefully there's no, like, big head just waiting for me up here. That'll scare the piss out of me. Okay, no head. Let's just go hit this button. Landing sequence!
Theseus landing sequence activated.
Oh, but we didn't get that solar panel fixed. So it's going to look like one of my Kerbal Space Program flights where we just burn up in the atmosphere. Abort mission!
Landing compromised. Landing compromised.
Okay. So we're still alive. Somehow. Map unavailable. So there's a... The lost ones, they've rejoined the Great Chain, but somehow they are changed? Weird. So I guess that means we're made back to the planet. Oh boy, more puzzles. Okay, so we gotta get through 4 of these now. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? This one actually isn't that bad. Because you got 5 clones. No need to overcomplicate it. Oh, is that like a big... No, I think it's just a mountain. Life is worth living at any cost. I still feel myself... A mind is not only a brain. Okay, that sounds like our people talking. No one can make me do that. There is another way. It's the only way to be sure. The choice is the same as before. You can die here, or you can do what you have to go on. Okay. Oh, shit.
This is Rescue Charter 509 Alpha responding to SOS request. Stand by for risk analysis. Ground to ship. Subject checks out okay, but readings are off the scale. Recommend full quarantine protocols during extraction. Over. Don't worry. We're gonna get you home. Ship to ground. We don't have that facility on board. And we're not confident we can safely extract without it. Over. And what are your orders? Over. Take every precaution and return to ship. Out. I'm sorry.
Wait. Okay, so dude's just backing off. Okay, so I have an option. I can swap or I can stay on the plane. Okay. So I can stay here presumably to die, or I can go out into space. Well, considering... That's a tough choice. You know, that's a guy... He came out, he tried to help. I don't think it's fair for me to just appear and do this, considering... I don't even know what I really am, if I'm even a person or some conglomeration, so... I'm really tempted to swap. But I'm gonna let him go. Nope, nope, change my mind, swap. Nope, too late. So... there goes the ship. Somehow I can't use my cloning gun. Maybe that got broken. Can't make it up. Well, it means there's only one line left to go. There's another mind here. It is dying. What is dying? A disconnection, the absence of knowledge. What is it for? To avoid something worse? Will it learn anything? I think that's what that said. It will cease to learn, but it will remain. I'm not sure what that says. For a short time, at least. Shit. So that's the swapper. You just fall to your death. That's actually a really appropriate ending. I actually do like that because you're something that doesn't belong and you're sick, and I'm curious what happens if you decide to go home. But I mean, that's the swapper, that's the game. It's a good puzzle game, great narration. I wish those little text boxes had not popped and gone so fast, but I'll fix that and put the text up for you all in post-edit. So, that was a good game. That was well worth it. I really, really enjoyed that. So, I hope you all enjoyed that. I actually will be putting up the alternate ending when I can as well. So, that's the swapper. This is Way to Fail, and we're going to call that a Let's Play. So, hope you all enjoyed it. Feel free to pick it up if you want to go through this yourself as well. Facepalm Games, well done.